Alright, what's up guys? We're back here with another video, and we're here with like part 6 of Fallout New Vegas. I don't know. But yeah, we're getting through this game pretty fast. 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh god. But again, we're only like 1/3 of the way through the game, don't worry. Not even close. As I said, this is one of those Skyrim type games that just takes hundreds of hours. Oh.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Submit to a credit check or present. Thank you, madam. You may proceed. You have been warned.
Okay. We're gonna do GI Blues right now. That's the one that I want to go for. I got
We've
part.
got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
I got
Only at Nick and Rose.
part 2 uploading right now. It's about 1/3 of the way done. This is the dude we're looking for.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will. 200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the Southgate. Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out. To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare
Come to
you.
Mick and
They
Ralph's
don't
for
outnumber
all
you
your
5 to
shopping
1.
needs.
Down Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around. Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him. That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving. I think I'll keep my money.
The fuck is he going? Come back here.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire. Don't bother me right now. I've got to get back to see if any customers are waiting. Hey.
There's another special weapon in the game down here. It's in this dude's room. If I can find it. No. I think it's this one, actually. Yep.
Evening.
Yeah, he's got it. That if you kill him, which we probably will, you'll get the Sergio blade or whatever. Sergio's blade. Again, special weapons in this game means that there's only one of them in the game. They're usually variants of other weapons or entirely new things themselves, but that just happens to be a variant, a stronger special variant of a shaving razor. I think the king is in his little... yeah.
What do you have for me? So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything. Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Hey.
God, this place is a fucking maze.
What's up?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
What's up?
You're pretty hot. Now here's the weirdest fucking character in the game right here. Arcade Ganon. Oh my god.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just... Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims. For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere. I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river. Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar. I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way. Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago. Certainly. Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended. No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you? Pulling bullets out of a vengeance-crazed drifter is truly a noble step up from tending to the downtrodden of Freeside. But I think I'll pass.
So if you have Speech 75, you can actually get Arcade Ganon as a follower. But is he good? not really. He's not really gun skilled, and since I like to be proficient in maximum damage and assault, he's not really the companion for me, per se. I mean, if you're a guy who's more about defense, I guess he would be for you. But me personally, I like Boone because he's able to use sniper type weapons, and Eddie, of course, has that plasma thing in his whatever.
Hello.
And I've noticed that only certain companions can only use certain weapons. Like I think Rawl can only use like handguns, one-handed weapons.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here? Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too, no old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you... Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
Hello.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
It still wants me to talk to him, but I just did. The fuck?
Hello. That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tennant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Hello.
NCR.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Do you have the medicine stick? No. Fuck you then.
Hey.
Oh, Fallout.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now... If something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just
Julia
don't ask her what to do
fuck-ass.
about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Julia
All
fuck
right.
ass.
I'll see you later.
We're not gonna talk to
Personal
fuck
space
ass
mean
because
anything
she's a
to you
fuck
guys?
ass. Dr. Fuck ass.
Hey,
Actually, we need to go talk to her because there's a snow globe in there.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard. Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long. Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services. Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you. You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out. More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide. There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community, if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own. The big man around here is the king, not... He has the Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
We are not going to do the high times right now because that's just another side quest that you get from her. We're gonna still go on to GI Blues.
Hello.
You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you? Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. That okay with you? That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. These are just a few questions that just about anyone in the NCR would know. All right, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy? Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13? Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion? Good. You passed with flying colors. I told you it'd be fine. I expect you're wanting to know about that meal then, huh? We're located up by the old train station in the northwest part of town. Just tell the guards Hope, and they'll let you through. Best of luck to you.
Got it.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Fuck.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
What?
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
All right.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump, and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder, and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days. Drop drinking. I've been drinking for a straight month. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't stop now. Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I stop drinking for a day. I swear that guy's trying to kill me, but what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his.
Hello? Hold up. What's the password? Go ahead.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
The king controls the water pump. If you want water, you need to pay like everyone else. If we let everyone run amok, the damn NCR would shut us down. Gotta have some way to regulate usage.
Hello. You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by
You find out something about them soldier boys yet? Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else? Nothing's innocent in Freeside. You should know that by now. No, I'm guessing they're doing something they know will cause a row, like keeping the food all to themselves. Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir. I'm gonna see that those supplies are distributed a little more... What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
I want you to back him up. See this through, and there'll be something good waiting for you when you get back.
What's up?
You know, I'm going to be totally honest here. The King and Pacer, I've always had the theory about this game that they're gay for each other. That the King and Pacer are actually gay for each other. Because there's like a cut scene where the NCR breaks into the king's house, and they seem very intimate. Let's put it that way. That's just a theory that I've always had about that game, about this game. It's probably not true, but I've had that theory.
Good, you're here. These soldier boys don't kid around. They must have had a lookout posted and spotted us coming. They took out 2 of my guys right away, and now the rest are too scared to move in. But that leaves you. They seem to have it in for me. Go figure. While they waste all their bullets trying to get me, you head in and waste them.
Mm.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by.
I've already heard all about what happened, and all I can say is that I and all of Freeside, thank you. Thank you very much. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what, just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
So now the perk that I just got is literally one of the best in the game. So now I can, instead of paying for repairs, I can use paying for repairs for weapons, I can use another weapon to repair my own. So I can literally use a regular 357 Magnum to repair Lucky. I can use a regular shotgun to repair this. So we just completed GI Blues. Alright, we're gonna go take care of High Times now.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even
Ooh.
allowed to sell, people.
Oh. God damn. I think there's also something over here. Yep.
Check it out, between the dumpsters there. The last person stupid enough to follow me down this alley. Get this fool, boys! Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch. Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me. 300 caps and a... Ooh.
All mine.
You have chems, buddy? This... What? I need a fix now! Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help. Never thought about using that combination before. Thank God. I'm gonna head to...
So, and then we go to Bill Ronte or whatever the fuck his name is.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mickey.
Come on, man, I'm dying here. What the hell? Why? I need alcohol, man. I'm gonna die if I don't get a drink. The only way you can help me now is a load of detox chems. At least a couple of doses of Fixer, a bottle of whiskey, and Radaway. I can take doses of Fixer and Radaway to gradually flush my system over time while drinking decreasing shots of diluted whiskey. This shit better be worth it, man. Man, you're one...
We can get a bottle of Fixer. We can get a bottle of whiskey in here.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? Caps. Thanks.
That's a strip club, in case you're wondering what that is. It's a strip club.
Come on, man, I'm dying. I felt like I was dying these past weeks off and on, but the worst is yet to come. In a few days, though, I should be free. I'll head over to the followers and see if they'll help me through this.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Morning.
Is there something you need? I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the Apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day. Sure. Would you like a stim pack, fixer, or Radaway? You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need everything else we currently have.
Alright. And now we're going to go into the Atomic Wrangler and get a side quest for this woman.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only...
And then after that, we'll continue the Benny storyline after we finish this chick's side quest.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women...
This is one odd... I hear you've been helping out around town. It's much appreciated, friend. We've got I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Anything else?
Then where the fuck is her brother?
Great to be up. Hey, chum. Welcome back. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
So we gotta get a bunch of hookers. So we're looking for a gay guy, a ghoul that's dressed up like a cowboy, and a sex bot. We're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So the ghoul is in
Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
You can find the ghoul back here.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
The ghoul is in the old Mormon fort. It's that ghoul cowboy chick.
Yep. Howdy. And I may have answers. Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing. What starts in misery tends... The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking?
Oh.
And I ain't about to get my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
Oh. Oh, God.
I've never been much of a showboat, or cared about being a public figure. I'm plenty content with caps for an honest, hard day's work. What's the difference? Once you start working for the man, you gotta buy nice things to wear. Then you gotta make more money to afford nice things. Seems like a right vicious cycle to get into. Not saying there wouldn't be advantages, especially if it let me start saving up my caps. I don't need caps that... What?
Damn it, I need to get my speech up. Need to level up again. So we're gonna go do... I can't do that if I don't have my speech up. Speech is what we're gonna upgrade after science. So I'm going to shut it off here. So remember to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be back here with more.